What's going on, y'all? This is Cruz with Cruz Control Radio. Man, today we got a special guest in the building. We here at the headquarters right now. We got my guy Blvck Wizzle in the building. Cashville Be Ballin. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, bro?
Hey, man, I'm out here. I'm just here, man.
Man, you getting it in, homie.
I was trying to go paint the walls and shit, but you know.
They look painted.
Nah, the other room, we gonna paint that room.
Painted different colors, but they painted.
So yeah, man, what's going on with you?
Man, life crazy right now, man. Life crazy.
Nah,
Getting my merch game going. Been doing a lot of traveling, a lot of working, a lot of in studio stuff. Connecting with other artists, man. Connecting with the people of Nashville, surrounding place. Well, really, I done got love from all over the country, man.
Wow.
On a song about Nashville, kind of wild.
That's what I wanted to. This is why I brought you on here, because I know that people hear the song and they think like it's only Nashville.
Yeah.
And there's people, you know, saying like, well, now that this motion is happening, it's like, is this only a song for Nashville? So I'm glad you brought it up. So when you're getting attention outside of Nashville, what are the responses? Like, how are people reacting to it? Because I only see what's going on here. Yeah,
I had to look at it like when I was growing up, one of my favorite songs was California Love.
Yeah.
I didn't really know.
That's a fact.
What the content was about. I just knew I liked it. The Talk Box, Roger Troutman, rest in peace, Pac too. But good music is good music, man. Michael Jackson was selling out concerts in Germany and Japan, all over the world, and they don't really know what he's saying.
Yeah,
you feel me? So like all that shit, people talking about, man, this and that, man, it's a raw ass song. Like a raw ass song gonna do what it's gonna do. They gonna be bumping that shit in Alaska, learning about Nashville. Welcome to Atlanta. Like you can't just play the population game. I'd heard that too. Where LA is a bigger market. You could do more with a larger market. Okay, that's cool.
Ain't it crazy how people just like start projecting these things?
Yeah, you scared, bitch. I ain't scared. Like what the fuck?
That shit is crazy.
Petey Pablo put North Carolina. Like, who the fuck was thinking about North Carolina?
That's a fact.
When Petey Pop, he put it on though. You feel me? So all you scared ass niggas, man, get in the booth and make you a motherfucking
a record for everybody,
nigga, that's gonna last the next 20 years.
Yeah. And so I do want to ask too, because I've been a fan of yours since you were like, I told you when we interviewed like the 6'1" Tribe.
Yeah.
You're the first artist I seen when I moved out here. I was in I met my guy Eno. He used to be my barber.
Shout out
the
Eno.
Individual.
Yeah, shout out
So
Eno.
you had a event where the people was dunking their arms and shit, getting paint on their arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you was up there on the guitar. I tapped my girl. I said, yo, this is rapping Nashville, right? I'm like, yo, this is rapping Nashville. I start interviewing people. I'm like, oh, nah, that's just Wizzle. I thought that's how motherfuckers rapped out here with the guitar and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, that's just him. Like, this is so unique because you don't see that nowhere. Because you could sing, you could rap, and you play the guitar with your eyes closed. That's insane. So let's talk about where that love came from. You know, when did you first put the guitar in your hand?
I was probably like, all right, it's 2025, so like 2016, got my first guitar for real. My mom had got me one when I was in like middle school, but I ain't never played with it. I broke the string, threw it in the closet, then we moved away. I threw that shit in the dumpster.
Yeah. That's crazy. Not knowing that it would be that.
Not even knowing, but it looked cool, like the idea of it, but I was focused on like playing snare. I was in the band, high school band and stuff.
Okay.
But around 2016, I got a cousin that got out of prison, and we went to the pawn shop to go get a TV for him. And he saw me looking at the guitars, and he was like, "You want it? You want one?" I was like, "I guess so. I think I do. I think I do want that one."
Well, I think I do.
Yeah, so, he bought it, and that was like the beginning.
And what did you like? So when you got it, were you more so like, I got to learn how to use this, or was it sitting for a little bit and then you were like, let me try to fuck with it?
Nah, I instantly tried to figure out how to make noise come out of it.
That's crazy.
That day until till now.
Where you learn from YouTube, or you knew somebody? How you
just learn from like YouTube. Watch Jimi Hendrix and like Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff. Or I watch my buddy Joshua. Watch him play.
Joshua is fire.
He impossible. You feel
insane.
me?
I can't even talk and type at the same time.
Joshua's sick, man.
He fucking drum on the shit. Play. My God. Oh man, yeah. Now that's another gem in the city.
Probably one of my favorite guitar. Sure, he definitely one of my favorite guitar players.
Yeah,
walking the earth right now for sure.
That's fire. So, and you know what's funny too about like when a song like this happens, like a Cashville Be Ballin song happens, and everybody's like, "Oh my God," and it's like I hear it. When I hear it, I'm like, "This is another Blvck Wizzle song." Yeah. Like y'all know this is like.
I've been doing this shit.
I've been doing this shit. Yeah. But sometimes it takes shit like this for people to go back to the catalog and be like, "Oh shit." So have you had people reach out to you like, "Bro, I ain't hear this other record. This shit fire." Like now they going through your whole catalog. Are you experiencing that?
Yeah. Everybody talking about Spaceships and Preston Taylor and Magic Back and Indecisive, and I'm grateful because all I wanted was people to listen to that music. And I'm putting more people on too. They coming up talking about Cashville Be Ballin. I'm like, man, check the catalog. Like check my background. I've been making jamming ass music. That's like what I promote.
That's a fact. And when I say that's another Blvck Wizzle song, I'm not saying like I'm not downplaying the sound. I'm just saying like that's your sound. Yeah. So like sure. I was like, oh yeah, nah, it's fine.
Shout out that boy Damien, man. He locked in.
No, that's a fact. I met him yesterday. Yeah. Yo, it's been a crazy 24 hours. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dog.
It's been like a crazy like.
My last like week been crazy. My last week been crazy.
I see you just posted something on Facebook and said feature D's.
Remix D's.
Remix D's, yeah. So what happened? Is it, how many people reached out to you to get on the song?
It don't even be people reaching out to me. It's like just Facebook statuses and
saying like this person.
Just me feeding into like what I see like online and stuff. Yeah. Or motherfuckers calling me, man, what you need to do and all that. I'm gonna do a remix, y'all.
Can you say who it's with yet?
Are
we allowed?
I don't know.
This probably gonna drop like.
It's some big dogs though. It's some big dogs. Jelly Roll publicly said he wanted to do a remix.
That's insane.
He publicly said that.
So when you see something like that though, what is like? Because obviously like people that's from Nashville already know of Jelly Roll before all that. So like when you see that, seeing from where he came from to where he's at, like how does that make you feel? I would have teared up a little bit. Not gonna lie.
I laid on the floor in the kitchen. I don't think I probably cried more at another verse that I got from a big dog in the town, because I actually heard it. Yeah. So when I hear Jelly, that motherfucker, it might be a different story. But seeing that, I was like, wow, that was way faster than I expected. Because I excuse me, I always talked about it. People like, what you gonna do? I'm like, man, I want to get Jelly Roll on the song. Yeah, you feel me? Before as impossible as that may seem, right? Like, I'm still like, I want to try to get Jelly on the. If I can get Jelly on the song, that'll help nationalize it. Yeah, you feel me?
Right. But I don't think well, you probably do, but I don't think the city knows or realizes what's going on right now. Is that everything that I've been hearing since I moved out here is Nashville don't support this, or we don't do this, and Nashville don't support Nashville, and everybody hates each other. All this fake ass shit that people say. Now people get to see if the people back somebody. Yeah, this is what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, it got to be a good song too.
You got to be jamming, y'all. Yeah, you got to be jamming. Hey. They got behind City Paper. They got behind Big Pistol. They like they got behind Hard Liquor Shot. They got behind Trapper Man Dale. They got behind Starlito. So to say Nashville don't support his artists or people doing good things. If you an artist and you feel like that, keep working, bro. Like work on your craft, bro. Find your sound, bro, and don't care.
Yeah.
That shit happened when I really stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't give a fuck with no nigga thing. I'm gonna make whatever I feel like making. Nigga can't tell me when to put it out. Nigga can't tell me how to put the roll out. What you think we're gonna do for the vid? Man, get out of my face.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I feel like doing. Y'all had y'all chance.
Yeah. No, and that's when it's able to be more like what's it called? Relatable content, more things, because now you just speaking from your heart. You ain't trying to appease nobody.
Nope.
And I feel like in your music you never did, because you always had your own sound.
Yeah.
Since I've heard of you. So yeah, let's talk about like the early ages. I know we talked about the guitar and all that, but like, cause you know, a lot of other people are starting to know who you are now. So like, where are you from exactly? Like, what school did you go to? What high school? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your upbringing?
I went to Pearl Cone High School. I went to probably 8 elementary schools.
Around the same area, or just like
all over town, in Oklahoma, all type of shit.
Wow.
Yeah, always been a part of music in some way, whether I was rapping or not. I ain't really try to rap for real till I was about a sophomore, about 16 in high school, making my first music. We took over like 3 schools with a song called "Hold Me Up," cause I was in a group called Gang Green Money Boys, and we was turned up.
That's fine.
We had a song called "Hold Me Up," cause they played at the pep rally. Yeah, that was like the height of my high school rap career.
That's fine. And so this is like, I mean, it's like a different scale, but like this ain't something new. This is like,
yeah, I've been doing this shit, bro. It's just, it takes so many people to really get points on the board.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it just, as I grew, as I became an adult, I just realized it more. But I knew I was gonna be the shit when I first started rapping. I just had to figure out how to put everything together. And I had to gain more life experience. Yeah,
definitely. And then how was it? I know we previously talked about this like years ago when we all interviewed with 6 1 Tribe, but like how did it like impact your career when meeting like Slab and, you know, getting this coalition going? Like how did that help impact your career, if it did or not?
I ain't had no career when I met Slab. I was like a freshman in high school.
Wow.
And I just saw this tall dude, and I'm like, hey, you my uncle. Fast forward to probably 2021, another friend of mine, Rio, he told me to come over to a Halloween studio session, and we've been rocking ever since. It kind of just turned into 6 1 Tribe.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, all right, guys, you're here because of 6 1 Tribe. The shit just happened.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like, what's it called? What's this shit called? The Avengers. It wasn't like, hey, we're established, we're bringing everyone together.
Yeah, that shit just happened, bro. And that shit was like Megatron or something, or like what's when all
Voltron.
The Power Rangers come?
Voltron.
Yeah,
yeah.
When that hit, that's what it felt like.
Yeah. No, and that's something. I asked that because a lot of resources come with having a coalition, because it's a lot of different people that have different type of resources. So, you know, before, like when you're recording this song, are you gathering things together? Like, did you know that it was going to make this impact with Cashville Be Ballin?
Oh, I think it's impossible to know. I knew somebody would like it.
Yeah.
I knew people would feel it, but like getting on the radio and people that you always looked up to reaching out to you and telling you did a good job, and it still fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like, I knew my buddies were like, I knew niggas I went to school with was gonna like it, but you feel me? The bad bitches, man.
Yeah.
So many people.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you too, with this happening, like, because when I listen to the song, like, again, like, I'm not from here, so it's like I hear the song and I'm like, I have no clue what he's talking about. I love this song, but I have no clue what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like when you getting deep into it, because someone from the outside, we just know Broadway, we just know Nashville. So what you did to add on top what I was saying earlier, what you did and what people are starting to understand is you're making a song that people from outside, now they know there's more to just Nashville. When I came to Nashville, I didn't know it was a rap scene out here. Yeah. I had no clue.
Yeah.
So
man,
like,
everybody got a rap. There's probably a rap scene in Honolulu.
Nah, for real. But like, what I'm saying is, my thing was like coming out here. It's like, okay, like I just know they play guitars and is white country music. It's country music and shit. But that was my main thing. I feel you. But yeah, and shout out to what's his name? This dude just put me on his website, Benny
Hunter.
Yeah, so he's been like, to me, he came out of nowhere, and he started like posting shit, and I'm on his page watching, like, see what's going on next.
Yeah, it's going down. Shout out Benny.
So like with blogs and shit, like reaching out and all that shit, like how does it feel? It's like even me reaching out to you today, like, is it like overwhelming, or is it like finally, fuck boys?
Like in the middle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be on some finally shit, cause not today. Cause I had to kind of like assess and think about like other people, and just cause this person is aware don't mean that this person is aware, don't mean that this person is aware.
Yeah.
I had to just take a step back and just be more patient, because I won't go on everybody's show. But some shows, you feel me?
Need a deposit.
Yeah, but like this, like, come on, I'm pulling straight up.
Yeah.
Certain looks that I feel like beneficial to both of us. Not saying somebody I don't know, but like you could, I don't know.
No, I know what
I'm
you
working
mean.
out a formula.
It's more so like, if it was me in your position, I would prefer to work with more established brands and things, instead of just being like, oh, you do a podcast, I need to go on there. Like, nah,
like I ain't finna, like, we could turn each other up, but if you want me to turn you up, like, turn me up, turn my pocket up,
right? Because and this ain't on no like, oh, I just want money shit. This is like, now people gotta understand. Now you're going into another level. Now you need promotional dollars. Now you need ad dollars. Now you need merch dollars. Like, people don't see that shit because they only see the song. But what's gonna help it grow is all those back things that I just mentioned. Yeah. So make sure y'all. I think I got $1 in my pocket here for you. Bring it on.
I'll take $1. Yeah. That man paid me.
Nah, man. I told you I'm getting a shirt right after this. So but yeah, man, make sure y'all supporting that whole movement. So with the alignment is crazy too, because then 615 day comes.
Wow.
Like, what? Like, you performing? Because you did the day party.
Yeah.
Then you did,
first I was in St. Louis with Lito.
Oh yeah, and, exactly.
He gave me the mic at the end of his set.
That's insane. So when that happens. Yeah, my fault. I started too far ahead. So when that happens, bro, first of all, did he tell you he was gonna do that?
Nah, he just did it.
So when that happens, bro, and this is someone like, obviously everyone in Nashville like looked up to this guy if you're talking about rapping.
Yeah.
So when that happens, bro, like, what is it? I already know it's like butterflies or something.
Shit. I was like, cut the camera, cut the camera, cut the camera, cut the camera, cut the camera.
Oh shit.
I was smiling hard as hell.
Yeah.
I'm like, they finna play the song. They finna play the song. People don't know that Stars, one of Stars DJ, I'm sure he used other people, but one of his DJs is DJ Trap. And that's been my buddy for decades.
Yeah.
Played drums together in high school, and we always been tight, man. Shout out DJ Trap, man. He helping me a lot. But yeah, he DJ for Star, and I don't know what them niggas talk about. I'm not even finna think or try to figure it out. But I just feel like that's dope. I'm like, damn, I'm out here with my partner DJing for one of the top dudes in the game. Can't take nothing from them. They selling out every building they walk up into. Insane. A Nashville show don't do Starlito justice, bro. I seen this shit with my own eyes, bro. So
you saying you feel like there was more support in other cities at his shows?
I went in St. Louis. That's the only place I've been.
The energy different.
It hit different, bro. When the whole block the whole block shut down. You can't even see the back. You can't even see the back.
Wow.
But you know they back there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you know
different.
that type of shit happens like because when you're from somewhere, people feel like they have access to you, so they're like, oh, I know he gonna perform here another time, so I'm gonna just wait this one out. So
they still cleaned up in Eastside Bowl though. Mm-hmm. But when they asked who all from out of town, the whole building. You feel me?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it'd be like that. But I feel like that's the purpose of like. Is that me? I'm the one that said to take our shit offline, didn't I? Oh, it's an alarm. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. We gonna keep it real. We gonna keep thugging it. So,
It's all right.
so yeah. Basically, with damn, that fucked me up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so basically, when you seeing that in a local scene, you're trying to get out of the scene. More people are trying to. What I see a lot is people trying to appease and make their core audience their hometown, when that ain't gonna make this shit happen. Because you see, like you just mentioned, Star and Trip shit was like something with nobody even from here. I'm sure Memphis probably wasn't like that. It was probably people from like Arkansas, fucking Florida, other places. Like, so but yeah, so
different.
I do want to ask you, like, what's your like now seeing at a different light? Because I know you're starting to see like fake people, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure. You're like, oh man, I been knew it. This is my dog right here, Wiz. They calling you Wiz now. This is my dog, Wiz.
They been doing that. They been doing that.
Yeah,
they been doing that.
So where do you see, like, when we talk about Nashville music scene? Because a lot of like people from outside Nashville, like platforms and shit, it's like been a lot like negativity about Nashville, and like they have their own perceived perceptions of, you know, what it is here. Like, how do you feel about that? Because I know some people getting riled up about it.
I don't really have time to feel anything about what somebody who probably never even been down here has to say about it. Somebody on the outside looking in. We not perfect here, but it's a lot of people that got good intentions that want to see this town do good. I stay thinking about and focused on them type people, not what some fucking dude in New York said on the podcast. Yeah, they underground culture is dead in New York. You feel me? Yeah. I've been up there, and when we went there, they was like, "Oh my gosh, we've been needing this. We ain't had." You feel me? And it's flourishing down here. Like, you don't have to be a mainstream artist to make no paper, rapping no music. Like, it's ways to get bread, feed yourself. Doing this shit. Fuck what anybody got to say about your art. Fuck what anybody got to say about your art, bro. Like, you can't change a Picasso. You can't change a Basquiat, a Warhol. Like, that shit is what it is. Right. It's either you value it or you don't.
No, and that's hard. Because and that's with like you said, like you mentioned art, I was gonna say that's with anything. Like, that's with doing photos, that's with any type of creativity.
Shoot blurry, fuck them niggas, man.
What they gonna say?
Bust their head for it.
Right. Be like, it's art, bro. I don't know what you're trying to say. But yeah, man. I wanna like go back again. You know, getting into 6'1" Tribe and you know, because in the song you said you were at a party and you met the mayor. Like, what can you talk about that story? Did you guys already know him then? Like, or that was the first time?
That's the first legit politician I ever met ever. 6'1" Tribe had a show at the Analog at the Hutton Hotel. A very nice, prestigious, Illuminati looking ass venue.
It's fun. If you've been there, you know this shit is hilarious.
Yeah, everybody was like, we dressing up. So everybody had on fucking tuxedos and they Sunday's best or they black tie wear or whatever. And we upstairs in the green room and they like, the mayor's in the front row. Keep the energy up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we did the concert, and afterwards I think he came on stage or something. Yeah, all of us, we like, man, I'm finna go meet the mayor. Yeah. Then went up there, chopped it up with him.
I remember the pictures. Were you explaining it? I remember the pictures of that event.
Yeah, everybody was happy. Freddie was happy. I was talking to a young lady outside. right at the front door, and we talking. If Freddie didn't come out the door, him and his security detail, he hit me on the shoulder. He like, all right, bro. Like that.
He say, remember me. Bro, that is funny. And you know it's crazy, and it's funny how things happen because I remember, and I'm in the media, so I be knowing this shit. Yeah. I remember there was a party on New Year's for something. I forget, it was a New Year's party for something. And a couple people performed there, and a bunch of people were mad, like, oh, how we gonna do it? Oh, it was a 50 years of hip hop. It was 50 years of hip hop shit. Yeah. And they're like, oh, how are you doing? You know, his old head was mad, like, Tim Jen ain't even from here. How's he performing? I was like, but in that, the mayor shouted out only a couple people, and it was 6-1 Tribe. And I remember.
I forgot about that.
I remember because now that we talking about the mayor, I remember the picture. I just remember that whole time right now. So. When that happened, I remember people like, how they gonna mention 6-1 Tribe when this guy's doing this, and me, I'm from up north, so it's like that type of coalition type rap. Like I grew up on Wu-Tang. Like me, I love that shit. Yeah, I love that shit. That's why Slab mad at me. I never been up to the studio yet. I need to go.
Oh, you playing, bro.
Yeah, I need to go. But anyway, so when that happened, now it's like, now it's like it's different now. I feel like people didn't see the vision, or they wanted it to be them so bad, but didn't realize the talent that was coming up. Yeah. So that's just dope to see. How do you feel about you know, the state of that, like that evolution of what y'all been doing as a collective?
I think it's natural, and it's well deserved, and you never know who bumps into who in the morning while they getting coffee. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know how it be going down. I don't drive Tribe. I go rap, and I'm like in Slab we trust. Yeah. In Aaron we trust. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I just go with the move. Yeah. They got the idea. I'm like, shit, run it.
That's fine.
Y'all trying to travel 800, 900 miles away just to go rap for 30 minutes? Count me in. Right.
Yeah. And you know it's crazy. A lot of people would hear that and just be like, you know, I got other things to do. But it's like people like you, people like Slab, other artists that we also work with is like, if you really want this shit, bro, like if this is what you want to do, because that's the only reason I feel like if you making music, this is what you really want to do. Motherfuckers be playing around. Like me, I play around with music. I do it sometimes. Yeah. But like people like yourself that's consistent, people like Peso, we could talk about the whole team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think God's going to deliver where there's work being made. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just really wanted to, you know, get you on here, give you your flowers, because a lot of people,
thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying, feel like a certain way, like the media feels some type of way, like, and it's like, nah, I've been fucking with Wizzle. Yeah. I ain't gonna act weird now. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we could have been sat down type shit.
Yeah, so timing the motherfucker,
that's what I'm saying. This is how it's supposed to happen.
Timing the motherfucker, man. And God, man, the belief that things are gonna work out is so like the title of my life. Mm-hmm. Just knowing, like, I don't know how, bro, but I know it's going down. Like, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I know it's gonna happen when it's supposed to. Yeah. Not exactly when I might want it to. That shit gonna happen exactly when it's supposed to.
Exactly. And that's and Nate behind the boards, he already know, like, how I live my life is like, if it's forced, that ain't God.
Yeah, bro, if you gotta try hard and shit keep failing and shit breaking and miscues, that I take them as signs. I'm like, well, shit, maybe I need to just do something else. All this shit should be easy. Making music should be easy. Mm-hmm. Mixing a song should be easy. Mm-hmm. Love should be easy.
Or maybe, can I say, not easy, but not stressful?
Yeah, because
nothing's easy. Let's not make them seem like what you do is easy.
But what is hard, though?
Making it uncomfortable, stressful, irritated. So it's like, because when you say hard, people gonna think like, oh, it's hard. It's easy for Wizzle to do. You know what I'm saying? Go and do this. It's easy for you, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, You damn near got a whole TV studio set up in here. Even if you get frustrated and mad, this shit ain't hard to do, bro. Like some hard shit is like outside in the woods and you got a tent. You feel me? And you stealing food out of trash can. This shit is you kind of is hard, but you having fun. I mean, I don't want to say hard, but like a challenge is a challenge.
Yeah, challenge. Yeah.
But this shit a cakewalk, bro. Making music, you could say it's hard, but is it really hard? Like we just making a song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what because like that's what you do. Yeah. I can't make a song for shit. I can rap, but I can't make a song. You can make
a production.
But that's what I'm saying. So the guy that's making the wall in the other room, the infinity wall over there, I don't know how to do that shit. That'll be hard as fuck to me.
Ain't nothing to him.
But it's easy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad we made that easy to understand.
It's just like a better. I feel like that's just a philosophy I like to use moving through life, bro. Going through so much shit as a child, I had to realize that, damn, is the world happening to me, or am I happening to the world? Don't take drugs, y'all.
Nah, that's real.
But like.
Because it'd be like main character syndrome. Like, is everything supposed to be meant for me, or am I meant for everything?
Yeah.
So that's just God, bro. Like, really.
Or that my attitude can literally make or break my day. Like, you get a flat tire in the morning. That's enough to send some people like completely off the edge.
Yeah,
like,
you seen that movie?
Fuck
Straw?
Up your whole day. Yeah, Straw.
Yeah, that's it.
She was tripping though.
She was tripping. That was real trauma. But I would say that's another thing that. So I'm like a doll with the pull string, and I got sayings. So I got another one. Like that's another one I got. Like what you just said. Like reaction is manifestation. Yeah. Like how you react to a problem is gonna be your next lesson or your next blessing. Yeah. So it's like reaction and forcing is like that's like day and night. Yeah. Like you can't force something, but you can control how you react.
You can. That's the only thing you really can control.
Type shit. I know you got my fault. Go ahead. No, I was about to say, I know you got mad bitches off of this song. I'm not gonna lie, gotta be.
I don't really, I don't let people up on me like that. I'm sure it's a lot of people, but Nashville small, and I deal with who I deal with. And,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to spread myself too thin. Yeah. Especially with women, I never been the type to have like just a bunch of hoes. Yeah.
It's stressful.
I might have one or two or something. Like nothing crazy or unmanageable. But I'm sure a lot of them bitches want a nigga, man. I ain't fucked up with it, man. Come to the show, man. You might get your chance. You never know. No,
talk your shit. I just told him I was gonna ask that question, bro. I knew I had to. But yeah, no.
Shout out to them. Yeah, a lot of the girls from school and shit. I was there.
Yeah. They said, was that part about me? Oh shit. So but yeah, no, what I was gonna say when I asked you about the women is like, so I used to do this thing called a starting five. Yeah. Like, and I would have like a lineup, like you got your point guard, your center, all that shit. Yeah. But anyways, what I say now is like, damn, how did I have that much time to fuck with all these girls? Like, I was broke. I ain't had no fucking money. I had all the time in the world to fuck with these girls. Like,
soon as one leave, all right, what you doing?
Right.
Soon as she leave, what you doing? What you doing tonight? What you doing?
Yeah, man. Once I noticed I like type settled down, I'm like, oh, that's when you know what I'm saying, money started. Yeah, so that shit is hilarious. But yeah, man, what's next for you, man?
Ladies, yo, man, broke. He cheating on Prime.
Listen, I see how fast I try to switch the subject. So what's next for you, man? What's what can the people expect? I know I feel it. Well, before I ask you that, do you feel like it's gonna be a lot of pressure on your next single?
It already is, but I don't gotta make another fucking song ever. At this point, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Y'all make the next song. Yeah. Fuck nigga. I ain't tripping. Yeah. I'm gonna do what I do. Mm-hmm. What I've been doing.
Cause the next song is gonna be focusedly like this is the thing that I said in the beginning though, is like you're gonna make another one. You've been making these songs.
I've been doing this shit, bro.
So
I'm not worried.
Yeah, so that's why
you worried. Why you worried?
Yeah,
I'm not. I ain't tripping. I don't gotta do shit.
People try to play in your destiny for you, and
right.
Yeah. So what's next, man? Is there tours coming? Is you know what I'm saying? Is you know what I'm saying? Feature price is $2,500. I heard. You know.
We working with budgets right now.
Okay.
I don't want to be too accessible, but I don't want to be too far out of reach either. But you want that sauce, you gonna have to pay. You gonna have to pay what you weigh. Try to hit a couple more Step Brother tour dates with Star and Trip.
Fine.
Just get out on the road and just go see, man. Just go experience life in different places. Dope. See how this shit works. Shout out Lido, man. Shout out Lido, man. Yeah. What else I got going? I don't know. Me and Lack gonna come up with some. I think we gonna try to get with Quanti Cash to get up in them schools, man, and kind of spread some positive messaging.
To build up
I got
foundation.
an instrument drive I'm about to plan. I'm gonna go around and promote it and collect instruments, used instruments or new, and find kids to donate them to. Probably get with Hambino and Big Fridge and Quanti Cash and go out to the bricks and pass out guitars and trumpets and shit, man. Because I feel like the band saved my life and a lot of other people's life. Growing up as teenagers in the hood, in the ghetto, while a lot of shit was going on, people going to jail, people getting shot, people getting killed. They walked the same hallways with us, and we in Disney World somewhere playing drums in Washington D.C. and
that's crazy.
Atlanta. So yeah, definitely want to give back in that type of way, cause honestly, man, music probably still saving my life. This shit probably still keeping me protected. So yeah, definitely want to get on that.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's dope. And like you said, with Quanti Cash, like all the shit that he got going on, like what makes you? And I'm sorry, I gotta ask you this now. Like, what makes you, want to give back already? Like, people feel like, a lot of people don't be giving back at all to their city, damn near. But you already like shit, and I already know, like, you already been involved with the community before any of this shit. But like, what makes you mindset like, yo, let me reach out to these people and make this happen?
Man, I've been wanting to do that for years, but it wasn't until probably I was on my way to my first destination for today, and my boy Lackman called me and he was like, So what you gonna do? Like, what's gonna be your purpose? Like, what's your mission like with this? He was like, cause you gotta give back some way. That's the difference between us and other people that might be in the crosshairs of Nashville anger right now. Is that who is he and who is he helped? And I was like, damn, you know what, bro? I always wanted to do an instrument drive, like to get people mind off the stresses of ghetto life, man. And other shit. You don't necessarily gotta be a less fortunate ghetto kid to get some from our instrument drive neither.
Yeah. And it's good to have people like that around you too that are planning for what's next instead of living in the moment. Like, it's more so like, I bet, so now we got this. How can the people, because what I say is people, you're going to make money off of outside of the music. The music just is a brand awareness tactic. And now it's like, now that they're paying attention, how can I deliver? You know what I'm saying? In other aspects. So, no, that's good. Is that, so, like, that's, I know he manages artists. Does he manage you or y'all just tight and y'all do shit together?
He kind of managed me. We ain't just been like, you my manager and he managed, but I'm sure if somebody really wanted to get in touch with me and give me some money, they could call Lackman at any time and he'll get the message to me, or anything else. I'm sure anything. The music game, they don't tell you, bro, but everybody got to be able to do everything down there. Everybody got to be able to kind of do different roles for sure. And Lack definitely important. He ain't scared to get in the car and ride out. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's fine.
I probably got like, I'm trying to have like a management team where I put like all these brains together, and then we kind of strategize from that aspect.
Yeah.
But yeah, like definitely instrumental for sure.
Fine. Yeah, man. So I appreciate you pulling up, man.
For sure.
And you know, giving the city a classic right here. This one's gonna be, I'm sure, around forever.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah. So, man, if you could let them know where to follow you, you know, the people that's tapping in now, where they can follow you, where they can stream all your music, your OnlyFans. You told me you got a feet OnlyFans, so make sure you get them that too.
My feet page on OnlyFans been going crazy. We're gonna put the link in the bio.
For sure.
My Instagram is Blvck Wizzle, BLVCK WIZZLEMCM. You can type that in on any platform. Blvck Wizzle on Twitter, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer. It's Deezer. So many. Oh, yeah. I don't know who listening to all these streaming platforms they upload your shit to.
It got to be in different countries, because I never heard a motherfucker be like, pull up my Deezer.
Yeah,
that even sounds crazy.
But they email you when it hit.
Yeah.
Like, your congratulations, your song has been uploaded to Hamster Bamster.
Yo, that's a fact, man. What the fuck is that? Because it's like 30 of them shits. Like on DistroKid, it's like 30 motherfucking things. Like,
then you get the check, you like, this motherfucker made $4?
Yeah. Who is listening to this? It's got to be some kid in Cuba listening to this shit illegally. But anyways, man. Again, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Sure.
Cashville Be Ballin, out now, man. And yeah, episode 90. Go to the other screen. What is it? Episode 93. We outside, man. We almost at 100. Thank y'all for tuning in. Cruz Control Radio, Blvck Wizzle.
Bye.
Let's go. Not the bye.
Bye.